Stop deceiving Nigerians by asking Tinubu to find Oyo victims. Mbaka carpet Makinde. Okay, now it's not only carpet, it's rug. The spiritual director of Adoration Ministry, Enugu, Nigeria, Amen, Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, has stated that state governors must be held responsible for the safety of citizens. The spiritual director of Adoration Ministry, Enugu, Nigeria, that's Amen, Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka stated that state governors must be held responsible for the safety of citizens. Nigerian news report that the clergyman stated this while reacting to the abduction of teachers and pupils from schools in Oriwe local government area. The abductors who attacked 3 schools in Esinele, Yawota and Alausa communities on May 15 reportedly demanded the release of detained terrorist commander, payment of ransom, 2 Hilux vehicles, and the implementation of Sharia-related law before freeing the captives. Okay? Adding to the development, during a sermon, Mbaka urged the governor of Oyo State, Makinde, to take urgent steps to secure the victims' release. See the way they release, even though that thing is looking like drama, it doesn't look real to me anyways. The abduction of Adelabo's sister and then their release. Okay, this ones, they're able to release them in 3 days. So what's going to happen to those ones inside the bush? You want them to spend a month there? Because I don't understand. Are people not going to do anything about them? Take urgent steps now, really. If we can rescue those ones inside that duplex that people went to bring them outside from and saying that the kidnappers them, we can also, the police should also do something about rescuing those ones inside the bush. He argued that governors should not shift responsibility for internal security. The governor should do everything within his power to ensure the release of these children. Stop deceiving Nigerians by asking the president to come and find them, he said. The cleric has also prayed for the safe return of the victims, asking for divine intervention against those behind the abduction. Mbaka questioned the use of security votes by state government, arguing that substantial funds are allocated to governors to address security challenges within their domain. He also urged political leaders to focus on cooperation rather than blame shifting in tackling insecurity, warning against politicizing the issue. Well, I think governors actually, with the security money that they are collecting, that they are being allocated, they are not allowed to create state police. I think that is the bone of contention between Makinde and Tinubu. Because, okay, fine, they have a Amotekun and all of that, but they actually want like real police or something in the state, and then the federal government is not allowing them to do that. So I think that is why Sheyi is still like shifting blame and saying it is Tinubu. Meanwhile, well, if they don't allow you to create state police, then probably you should do something else. The Amotekun too, I don't know, maybe you should recruit more or something, so that they'll go into the bush and go and look for these children. And the teachers. The cleric concluded by calling for accountability from leaders at all levels and prayed for the safe rescue of the abducted school children. Okay. Raphael says, since both the state and federal government cannot provide the necessary security and intelligence needed to rescue the victims, the only option left is for them to go and negotiate, Abi. And I think, I don't know, they must have negotiated, but they are asking for like 3 things now. They're asking for money, they're asking for Sharia law to be implemented. I don't think anybody is going to agree to that. It is well. Alfonso says his election tie, it has started again. Oh, okay, Mbaka. Ibuken says this unredeemable brain dead, seasoned idiotic slave saboteur, prophet of doom, away. Okay, now Mikus man says, and Mbaka, you forget that governors don't have control over the police and army, only from Abuja. From the presidency orders always come. Now please leave Nigerians alone, please, before you give another prophecy about 2027. Joseph says, "Thank you, for Your Holiness. For once, I want to ask, what are the state governors doing with their security budget?" I don't know. Because if you're not allowing them to have state police, why are you giving them security budget? Why? Victor says, "Where did this one come out from again? After how many months of inactivities?" They say it's once is election period, that's when Father Mbaka used to come outside. Says, Oyoma says, "Mr. Mbaka, why do you criticize Jonathan when he was in power?" Salam Adete says, "Yes, government should provide security for his people with security money given to them, but federal government should also support them in time by providing quick response helicopters and drones. The battle happened in daylight. Helicopter and drone can be used to trace their motorcycle. We never realized that those quick response helicopters should have located them and sprayed chemical on them to sleep. Now crazy with the fine crazy, I'm telling you. To catch a monkey, you need to behave like a monkey." Miran says, "Every reasonable person is supposed to know that the monthly security vote is there and they are the chief security of their own state. Every same person will ask, what are they using this money for? They are the chief security officer of their own state. True. But they don't have control over the federal police. That is why they've been clamoring for state police, and they've not approved this. So what do you want them to do?" David says, "I don't blame you. I blame people that listen to you. Do you think you can deceive everybody? Not me. You can deceive others. How is he deceiving you? Are you a member of his church?" Tinubu says Mbaka should resign and join politics, or he should better mind his father's business of soul winning. Tinubu says, "See, if you're talking, be very careful, because if Mbaka is working for God, you bring problem to yourself, because God case no help, okay?" Ezeti says, "It's like you're broke. You know the tricks. Shout so that Tinubu will look to your direction with millions, so that you will shout more with false prophecies in his favor. Emeka says, "Mbaka was part of those that created this insecurity in Nigeria because he supported Buhari against JJ. He said that Buhari was the Messiah that would fix Nigeria, but it turned out to be a disaster after disaster." Love says, "Now is the time the world will know men of God that came to cause the word of God. No money." What's this one saying? Governor Zulum just recovered 350 abductees from where? 350 people in one location, and they cannot find them. It is well. Now listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.